let's just start at the beginning of this thing, man. What went into you joining the Steelers last season?
Yeah, last season, 2021 season, it was solid, man. It was a culture shock for me, honestly, too. Made me really love football again because
Hmm.
a lot of people don't know last year was going to be my last year playing football, but kind of fell in love with it again. And obviously they extended me, and I'm taking advantage of every opportunity that I have.
Dude, that is
Why was it going to be your last
yeah,
year?
yeah.
Honestly, just coming from the Jets, uh, just being a journeyman as well. Just busting my butt and not really seeing anything, to offer from it. You know how the league is sometimes.
Yeah.
They pay guys and they're gonna play them, right? And I was just a guy like, if I'm gonna put my all into something and I'm not getting what I want, then it's on to the next thing. But like I said, signed with the Steelers on a reserve contract last year, and Mike T kind of took me under his wing and told me like what position you play because I didn't have a true position. I played outside corner, I played safety,
Mm-hmm.
never played inside. And he was like, "Nah, you're gonna be a nickel." And fell in love with that position. Learned a lot about it last year, and I'm enjoying it now, man. And like I said, I found the love for the game again.
Dude, we glad as heck you found that love again, man. You definitely been helping us out in a major way. Yes, indeed.
And you talk about culture shock. What do you like most about whether it's the Steelers organization or just the city of Pittsburgh compared to the other stops that you've been thus far in your career?
Honestly, bro, it was when I first got here. Training camp was big and all this stuff. I was so nervous because one thing about Pittsburgh Steelers fans and the Yens at all, they don't play about football. You got to
No.
come and you got to be able to play.
That's the truth.
And with that being said, I got into training camp my first year with the Steelers, and Mike T. The first day after practice, Mike T is putting people on the big board, and that's one thing I love about the Steelers, man. You're
Yes.
not gonna go, you're not gonna be playing, or you're not gonna be in a building not knowing your role, knowing what you have to get better at, not knowing what to do. Other organizations, I'm not going to call out any names, just like that. But with the Steelers, they're at your front door with it. You're going to know why you're playing, and you're going to know why you're not playing. Like Mike T says, just either JV or varsity. So I can respect that as a man and as a hard worker. So that's why I love it.
Now you talked a little bit earlier about switching positions, right? Because
Hmm.
obviously when you were in New York, man, you played a little bit of safety. We know you played outside corner as
Yes.
well, and now here
Yes.
you've predominantly been at the slot. Do you
Yes.
have any preference though on those positions, and what were like the challenges for you in terms of just switching and stuff like that?
Yeah, man, that was a big challenge for me, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean, because it's
But I
night and
love
day, so to speak, man. When you talk
It's
about that
it's
inside versus the
night and
outside,
day,
man.
bro. It's night and day. I'm not saying outside's easy, right? But I am saying it from the receiver splits, from the
Mm-hmm.
releases. You only get two releases, and
Right.
you're only getting certain routes at outside corner. But when you get in that inside, it don't matter what the release is. He
Right.
can run anything, right? So you have to be more about where's my help at, where's my leverage at, what can I give up and what I
Mm-hmm.
cannot give up, right? And that's the nuances of the game that I had to learn by playing in the inside instead of outside. Outside, I would be like, you know what? I'll play everything at 7 yards, read 3, 5 steps from the quarterback. I know if I get 3 steps from the quarterback right now, it's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
intermediate route. If I get 5 step drop back, it's gonna be deeper down the
Right.
routes. And if he releases inside, we're gonna get this. If he release outside, I'm getting that right. It was that simple at corner. But at the nickel, it's knowing where you help at, the nuances of the coverage, being a mini linebacker, being a cover guy as well, and just knowing what you have to do in that defense.
Well, and I would also say the communication and the physicality, right? That team.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and when I watch you on
Exactly.
tape, man, you're one of those dudes. You never shy away from contact. I mean, I saw where I think it was Coach Thomas had introduced the Mike Hilton tape to you,
Right.
and when we watch you, man, you are very similar in terms of your physicality, your ability to just get back there and make these type of tackles and stuff like that. Has that always been something that you taken pride in?
Yeah, man. Ever since I've been in college, I've been the guy. I was a boundary corner, obviously. So
Mm-hmm.
you have to be physical in the boundary because
Absolutely.
that's where you're getting the runs, that's where you're getting the quick slants, that's where you're getting all that fast twitch stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of just rubbed off my game out of college and just being in the league and just being physical. And then I was a JUCO baby as well, so
Oh, so
we
you
did
done
the
got it
old
out the
Oklahoma
mud,
drill.
out the mud.
Yeah, we did the old Oklahoma drill.
Let's go.
Lay on your back.
Yeah. Hey, you don't need no water. You got to be a man out here. Come on now.
Yeah, right. So, that just the upbringing of my football career. I had to always play physical, and I was a man-to-man guy. So, it is what it is.
Nah, respect that, man. Respect. Now, we know coming out of Memphis, man, you didn't get drafted and stuff like that, but ultimately just talk about that NFL draft experience for you and ultimately what led you to signing when you signed coming out of college and stuff.
Oh man, it was crazy. I was projected to get drafted actually. The reason why I didn't get drafted, it was my first time running the 40. I got a late combine invite. I was nervous as heck.
And tell the people how that works too, man, in terms of running the 40. It's not just about being fast. It's a science to this thing, man.
Like it's exactly like you see all these guys running 4.3s and 4.4s. You be like, why is he not? Man, it's like honestly, I got in the starting blocks. I got in my starting stands and I popped straight up and I ran.
Oh, you act like you racing somebody, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't look. I had no chance, bro. Like it was over with.
Yeah.
And I'm in my draft meetings and stuff. They're like, "Are you gonna run a 4.5? You gonna run a 4.5?" You know me. I'm like, "Yeah, like what?
I got
4.5?
that.
That's nothing." Right? Man, that laser broke my heart, man. It broke my heart, bro. I ran a 4.6.
Oh no.
I ran a 4.6, man. Then obviously we go do the pro day. I run like a low 4.5 and a 4.49. But they don't care about that pro day.
Oh no. Once you put that combine out there, it's over.
It's in the bloodline, my brother. So I'm at Ubi's, man. I remember like it was yesterday. It's just a little wing place in Memphis, and I have like a little small draft party. I'm thinking I'm gonna go like 4th or 5th round. Didn't get drafted, so I had a party. Didn't get drafted, and it was just back to the drawing board for me. I was a priority free agent. I signed with my hometown in New Orleans and played 2 years there, and then that's how my career jump started. I was a teamer for 3 years. Signed a reserve contract with the Jets, played 2 years there. Teamer, started playing corner, started playing safety. And, just from there, signed with the Steelers, and now I'm here.
And now he done got that re-up, baby. Bout time, baby. Bout
Yeah.
time.
Oh, Lord.
Life
Still
changing.
backtracking. Got more work to go.
Oh, you already know, man. You got to get him for everything. You got to get all that back pay.
Yes,
You better believe that.
Yeah, for sure, man.